up producers, it's Andrew back with another video. So recently I dropped this short talking about how to make dark sounding melodies with flutes and guitars and whatnot, and a lot of people commented and a lot of people DM'd me about presets, how to make it sound vintage, about the technique and so on. So I decided to make a complete tutorial about this short. So without further ado, let's get it. So starting with the main piano, we have Analog Lab 5 with the piano strings assemble preset. Without any effects on, this is how the melody sounds. Just as it is, the melody already sounds pretty dark and pretty hard if you ask me, but I decided to take it up a notch and added these next effects. First effect I've added was the halftime with the half bar loop preset, this knob right here. Next effect I've added was this EQ, cutting some highs and some lows. Next thing I've added was this echo ball with 1/4 of the note delay. Another EQ, cutting some lows because it was a lot of low buildup. Here's the secret sauce for some vintage sounding melodies. Using the RC20 with the vinyl tree preset, play around with the noise, the wobble, the distort, the magnetic. One of my favorite things to do is add a bit of dropouts, as it makes the sample drop out sometimes, making it sound like the real deal. Next thing I've added was this Ozone 9 imager to make the high end a bit wider. Also, I've added an Ozone 9 the exciter preset, again exciting some high end because it was sounding kind of dull. The last effect I've added was the shaper box, the sidechain preset, and the 30% mix. So let's hear the sample again without the effects and with the effects on. This is without the effects. And this is with the effects on. Both with and without the effects sound good, but the one with the effects on sounds much darker, and this is the vibe I was going for. Next thing I've added was this Omnisphere with the bell preset from, well, Pvlace 808 Mafia kit. I would like to show you the melody without any effects on, but it's really high pitch and I would prefer to keep the halftime on. It's still high, but so this is how it sounds. Now for the rest of the effects, we got it really hard to cue here. A Valhalla Vintage at 20% mix, an Echo Boy with a ping pong mode and 1/4 of the note for the time. Again an EQ, cutting some high end, same RC20 preset as the main melody, and another Ozone 9 with the same exciter and imager acting on the high end of the melody. And this is how it sounds with all the effects on. For the next preset we have the subtle guitar. It's the Guitar Miami from the same Pvlace 808 Mafia Omnisphere Bank. This is how it sounds without the effects. As you can see, the guitar already has some built-in effects. I've also added my effects. We have an EQ cutting the lows and a Valhalla Vintage in the Echo Boy delay with the ping pong mode. This is how it sounds with the effects on. Also, I forgot to mention, the guitar is routed to a mixer track with the same RC20 preset as before. Next thing I've added was the flute from the same Omnisphere kit. This is how it sounds without the effects. The effects are the same as the guitar. The only thing that changes is the Echo Boy is now at 50%, and this is how it sounds with the effects on. Last thing I've added to the melody is the bass. It's the growler moog bass from Omnisphere. The effects are an EQ cutting the highs and a decapitator with a dark fat preset, and it sounds like this. If you're watching this on the phone, I'm sorry for you. The next thing I did is what I do with every loop, arrange it and render it out. Now let's quickly go to the drums. First thing I've added was this rim, but it wasn't hitting hard enough, so I have added another one. Next thing I've added was this counter snare. this hi-hat pattern. Open hat. This reverse open hat. Using the classic spins 808, I came up with this pattern. I've also added this kick to complement the 808 here and there. This is how it sounds. And this is how the final beat came out. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Andrew. Support my channel by liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing my content. It would help me so much. I'm really bad at outro, so I'ma just let it play and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!